What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
What's up, girl?
What's up, girl?
I literally rolled out of bed. Do you remember these outfits?
No.
You don't remember these?
From where?
From Prime Time. This is our outfit.
I had one of those?
Yes. Remember we had the gray shorts to match? Maybe. I just had a morning this morning. I've been going through it.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, first of all, I had a lot going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Rapper Bae came to see me. We had fun. We had a good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday, bitch, me and you went out.
Yeah.
And I just got really, really fucked up.
You did. But you was, getting lit fast.
Yeah.
You was doing it fast.
I was.
You know, I'm a little more seasoned than you. I feel like when it comes to drinking tequila. So, and that's what we was drinking. Because you more of like a vodka girl. You be drinking vodka.
That tequila whoop my ass.
I'm a little more seasoned when it comes to drinking tequila. So I know you gotta start slow. You gotta start slow because it's gonna catch up on you. Y'all, Lex was like every 10 minutes, come on, let's take another shot. Come on, Dre, let's take another shot.
And y'all know, I don't drink hard liquor.
She kept going get more shots. And every time she brought me a shot, I was just thinking in my head, okay, Lex. And you see, I was sipping mine slow. I was sipping my shit slow because, bitch, I already know.
I knew it was time for me to go because we were bowling. So I knew it was time for me to go when I was up there and I started wobbling.
You was wilding, bro.
I was like, oh, no. So then I called I called my Uber. I go outside to wait for my Uber. I just threw up all in the bushes.
And so I'm like, I could tell she like a little lit. So when she was like, oh, I'm about to go, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just go with you. So I come outside and this bitch threw up in the fucking bushes.
At least I didn't do it on the sidewalk when people was walking.
But then it was so funny because when I walked outside, I feel like you was trying to play it off.
I probably was.
But it was funny because you could tell you had threw up because I think you had like a little dribble right
I had a little, because we had a slice of pizza. It was a little pepperoni on my chin. Baby, I was struggling.
Bro, y'all,
but
it's so funny.
It didn't stop there, y'all. So I get my Uber. He keeps trying to talk, you know.
He was?
Yeah, like he was trying to talk, like have conversation. I'm in the back seat dying. I'm like, I have to throw up, like speed up. Yeah, so at that point, like I had threw up in my mouth and I had to hold it.
Oh, that's the worst when you got to do that.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
I had to do that on a flight before.
I was dying. So then I get to the crib. I'm just dead at this point. Rapper Bae in the bed. He like, you okay?
Nigga, no, I'm dying.
He said the next morning, he said, you were literally on the floor going, he was like, damn. I'm like, should I go, check on her, make sure she's straight? And he was like, you know how he said my name? He said, Tur, you good?
Bro,
I was like,
Tur was tripping.
I don't know how I made it home, but I made it home safely. I just got too lit.
Y'all, Lex was so... I haven't seen you that lit in a while.
I'm not gonna lie, sis. That's why I don't drink hard liquor.
I ended up still going out. I went somewhere else.
I know. I don't even know. I don't remember nothing from that night. Like, I remember bits and pieces, but it was like everything was just a blur.
Nah, after I went to the second place, though, I said, see, this is why I don't be outside. Auntie is old.
Auntie couldn't hang.
Auntie could not hang. It wasn't ghetto. It was fun. We actually had went to this place called Azul, which is where Kiki and Medina had their hosting when they had that hosting a few months ago.
Okay, yeah.
So I guess it turns into an after hours, like late at night. So we had went to Azul and they had ordered some more bottles of Casamigos. Like they ordered like 6 bottles of Casamigos. And they was like, come on, Drea, take some more shots. And I'm like, okay. So I took like 3 more shots and then I was really lit.
I know that's right.
And then I ordered some wings and I took my ass home.
Yeah, you lasted longer than me. I was there for maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah, you was there for like 45 minutes. So then I stayed like another hour at the bowling alley after you left. And then we went to Azul and I got home probably at like 4 or something.
Yeah, I was done. I was cooked. By midnight, I got home way before
midnight. It started getting packed in that bitch too. That's when I said, "Oh, it's time for me to go."
You talking about at Azul? At the bowling?
It was so many people in there. It's like it was like wall to wall. You couldn't even
not wall to wall.
Even in the section, I was like,
the neck keeps coming from wall.
Girl,
to
it
wall.
was insane up in there. So I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go home. They was like, you leaving already? Already? It's 4 in the morning. You leaving already? Hell yeah, I'm leaving.
I woke up the next morning and I was just like, you know how you got to make sure? I was like, are you mad at me? I had to ask him. I was like, are you mad at me? He was like, no.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, no, you just fucking drunk. You was just drunk.
Because you was doing the same thing to me. So, but Drea, I'm so sorry. Don't be mad at me. I'm like, Lex, I'm not mad at you.
I just felt so bad because I was like, what am I doing? Because honestly, I hadn't ate since that morning. And then we were drinking at the crib before, you know, like, I remember I had brought you a shout out to the car. Like, we were drinking at the house. It was me, Rapper Bay, and his homeboy. And let me tell you what this nigga said, bitch.
Who?
Rapper Bay, bitch.
What'd he say?
So we were having a conversation. And we were just like basically talking about like types, like if we have a type and shit like that. He was like, man, I don't like skinny girls. I don't like that. I can't do that. My girl got to be at least 10 or 15 pounds overweight. I said, what? I said, excuse me, nigga. Excuse me. He was like, what?
Well, maybe he didn't mean it like that. Because, you know, technically you overweight if you like a little over what your BMI is supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm a little overweight, but damn,
I think we all a little overweight.
I mean, we think.
Yeah, I think if you think you're overweight. Because in order for me to, I think, be the size I'm supposed to be to not be overweight, I need to be like 125. Mm-hmm. Who the hell about to be 125?
Yeah, definitely not. I think I'm supposed to be like,
I would be out here looking like a crackhead.
I think I'm supposed to be like 160, like, that's how much I'm supposed to weigh. I think so.
No way.
160 or 165 in that area.
Oh, but you kind of tall, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what the area I'm supposed to be in. But either way, I was like, excuse you, I'm a thick stallion. Okay?
A thick queen.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And it's time to make an announcement.
It's motherfucking time, period.
We're overdue.
Second show.
Second live show, y'all.
Is it the second show, though, or is it the third show? Because, you know, we had 2 shows.
We did have 2 shows, but let me tell y'all right now, we not doing 2 shows in one night, so y'all better get y'all tickets right now, because when they sell out, we're done on Wednesday, March 16th. We're going to be in Charlotte for our second live show. I'm super excited, because we got the poor crew is in Charlotte deep.
I'm excited, too. So, yes, we're going to be at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte. It's going to be huge. It's going to be amazing. I hope y'all ready. Y'all need to get y'all tickets, and yeah.
Because y'all know the VIP going to sell out.
Quick, as soon as we post it.
I'm excited. I haven't been to Charlotte. That's one thing that's good about it. I've never been to Nashville.
I've never been to Charlotte
either. So Charlotte, come turn up with us. Second live show. We outside. I'll see y'all March 16th. Get your tickets right now.
Come party with the girls. Period.
Yeah, so but yeah, that's all my weekend was. I had a good time. It was good to see him. We turned up. We had a good time. Mr. Cabo's dead. We gon' R.I.P. R.I.P.
He deserved
beloved. Is that what they say at funerals? We are gathered here today.
I thought they say that at weddings.
Bitch, shut up. We praying. God
but
damn
I'm
it.
saying I think they said it at weddings.
That's all right. Dearly departed. We are gathered here today to bury another nigga. Another one bites the dust. It was a good time, though. It was fun while it lasted. He
just weird.
Yeah, it was
I hate when niggas start moving all weird.
It was on some weird time, but, you know, we gonna send him off in grace.
Yeah.
A funeral. Had the funeral this morning. It was a beautiful service. Who did the body? Beautiful.
Bro, I don't know. I done had to cut a few niggas off, though, too, over the past, month or
Honestly,
two.
I feel like this year, whenever I'm, like, kind of done with somebody, I'm having a funeral. Like, you're dead. It's over. Goodbye. Like,
I'm not having no funerals. They not that important.
Well, not like, I'm just saying, like, you're dead to me. Like, I'm not doing the back and forth thing with anybody anymore. Like, I'm not really trying to be into second chances this year. Like, I feel like when somebody shows me who they are, I need to believe them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not doing the back and forth. So, I had a funeral this morning. Beautiful service. The body looked amazing. I was sad to see him go. R.I.P. Mr. Cabo.
Yeah, bye, nigga.
All right. Let's get it. Well, how was your weekend? I was just talking about me being drunk the whole time.
My weekend was good. Like, I just had a chill weekend. You know, we went out on Saturday. We went to like the little bowling party. Then we went out. It was fun. I feel like, I don't really be outside like that. Like, I feel like ever since, we started Poor Minds, I'm not going to say ever since we started, but really since I stopped working in the club.
Right.
I feel like I just don't really be outside like that. And I don't never really talk to any of the people that I used to work with. And some of them was actually cool. So, it was like cool to like go out on Saturday and like see some of the people that I used to work with and just hang with them. Because that's what people always tell me whenever I do come somewhere. They be like, bitch, you don't never come nowhere no more. You don't never be outside. Where do you be? And I be like, bitch, because bitch is focused. Oh. That's why I don't be having time to play.
I mean, honestly, like going outside is cool and fun, but like honestly, I'm good probably for the rest of the year.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, it's cool, but for me, it's like a every once in a while type of thing. I feel like, when you be out too much, you just making yourself too easily accessible. Like I don't like being that accessible to people. I love the fact that when I do step out and I go places, people be like, oh my God, bitch, I ain't seen you since 1963.
Right. Like they be excited to see you.
Yes, they be so excited to see you because you never be nowhere, Or I do be places. Y'all just don't know.
Oh, you be outside a little bit.
I be outside a little bit, but I be keeping it low key. But yeah, it was fun. I had a fun weekend. Yeah, I think February is going to be a good month.
I pray I have a better February because I just have been cutting up. January was just like, I haven't been a good person in January.
Is it me or did like January seems so long? I feel
this
like
bitch long as fuck.
Yeah,
I
feel like it lasted so long.
January is so long. I'm excited to pay my rent tomorrow. That's how long this motherfucker been.
Well,
I'm excited to pay that bitch. I'm ready for this whole
I'll never utter those words. I'm
just saying. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm definitely ready for it this month.
Let's get this show on the road. All right. So the first topic we're going to talk about today is your character after you fall out with someone, because I feel like part of being a good friend or partner to somebody or anybody is like when y'all have a fallout, you still being a solid person. So I feel like when you fall out with somebody and you start going around telling all their business, running your mouth to everybody, that says a lot about your character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can honestly say, like, the people or persons or whatever situation, like, if you fall out with somebody, me and you will have conversations about it. Yeah. Because we're friends. But I've never seen you, like, we'll go out and have drinks with, like, people that are our associates. And you be like, girl, let me tell you what this hoe did. And let me tell you how she got evicted or this or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I just never been a person to do that type of stuff because I'm not going to lie. Like, when I stop being cool with people, you literally so irrelevant to me.
You're dead.
Like, yeah. You literally are so irrelevant to me. So, I'm not even going to... it's no reason for me to have conversations about you to nobody. Because, I mean, like, I literally forgot you exist. Sorry.
Right. I think it's just...
I think people that do that, those are people who secretly, like, 9 times out of 10, you probably wasn't the one that wanted to end the friendship.
Right.
And so you... low-key got some animosity still inside of you, and that's why you be out here spreading rumors and telling a person business and trying to make them look like a bad person because you're salty that they don't fuck with you no more. I definitely feel like in situations like that, it's not mutual, because I think sometimes when people stop being friends, it's definitely a mutual thing. I think y'all both might realize, this isn't working out, or maybe we're outgrowing each other, or maybe maybe y'all both have done things to each other to where y'all can't get over
toxic.
it. Yeah, it could be numerous different factors, but sometimes it's mutual. But then sometimes I think it's always one friend who don't want to be friends anymore, and then the other one still do.
Right. And
it's usually that one that still do that be bitter. Yeah.
I honestly feel like if you have to eliminate me from your life, you feel like to make your life better, by any means, do that. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be in your life if you feel like I'm bringing you down, I'm toxic, I'm negative. Like, if you feel like I bring that type of energy into your life, by any means necessary, you can move on and stop talking to me. But for me, I feel like whenever I'm friends with somebody, your secrets are literally going to die with me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, Because what am I going to benefit from that? Because at the end of the day, you know shit about me too. So if I am going around talking shit about you and letting everybody know your business, why wouldn't I think that you could possibly do the same? Even though, like, in situations that we have been in, we didn't do the same. But we have definitely been in some situations where I feel like I was in that situation with an ex of mine. I felt like after we broke up, I just felt like he was out here in these Atlanta streets just slandering my good name.
He was.
I know he was.
I mean, I just feel like in situations like that too, what's the use in, you know, talking down on people or doing the same shit? What?
I spilled a little bit.
What's the use in doing the same shit to the person? Because I feel like that makes you know better. Mm-hmm. Like, now y'all on the same level.
Right.
And the way I look at it is, bitch, I'm better than you.
No, see? No, all right, calm down.
I'm just saying. But I'm just being honest. Like, I'm better than you. I'm a better person.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And better. I mean, bitch, I mean what I said.
I said.
I said it right the first time. But I'm also a better person,
right,
too.
Right.
So it's just like, why am I going to go around spewing hate and being negative? Especially when I feel like you're irrelevant. Like, bitch, I'm just going to let you go around talking your shit. And I'm going to keep leveling up and becoming a better person and focusing on myself. Because to me, that's the best revenge that you can get on people like that you used to be cool with, that be hating on you and they be talking shit about you. Just keep bossing up and glowing up on their ass and pay them dust even when you hear they be talking shit about you.
Right. And I think for me, I think we've always said this, like, we've had conversations about this before, and you know me, like, I'm not a person who necessarily like seeks revenge or just like, oh, let me shit on this person. But it just so happened that my life got better when I cut certain people out. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, if you cut me out of your life, and like I said earlier, if you cut me out of your life and your life gets better by any means, like, I'm happy for you. So it's crazy that people can give out that type of energy, like, oh, you see Lex, her little podcast and this and that. It's like, damn, you got that kind of energy for me? Because I don't have that energy for you. I'm happy for you. Everybody that used to be in my life, and if their life is bad, good, whatever, I don't have any comment for it. I'm just like, you know what? They doing their thing, whatever. Be happy, whatever. Just stay away from me because I'm doing good.
Yeah, but everybody don't have that mentality. You know what I mean? The reality is majority of people, when you stop being cool with them, they want to see you fail.
Yeah. But that's a nasty way of thinking.
It is a nasty way of thinking, but unfortunately, it's the way a lot of people think. Like, people don't want to see you doing well when y'all not cool anymore. You know what I mean? They want to shit on you. They want to stun on you. They want to be the one that's doing good and they want you to fall off. Or if you do start doing good and then they're not doing that good anymore and y'all not friends, they really gonna be hating.
Right.
Because then sometimes I feel like they be having that, damn, I wish I wouldn't have fucked up my relationship with them type of feeling.
Right, exactly. And I also feel,
damn, look at her now. Like, I could have been with her. We could have been still cool. We could have been doing our thing together. And you know,
I just feel like, I think that's just weird energy to give out though. Like, you have to question yourself as a person. Like, what kind of person am I to have such bad feelings and to be talking about somebody that we're not in each other's lives anymore?
Man, that shit be crazy as hell. I just had a conversation with somebody this past weekend, about somebody that I used to be cool with that obviously still be talking about me. Which is wild as fuck.
Because it's been years.
I mean, it's literally like, me and Jordan was on the phone talking about this earlier this morning, and it's literally been like, because he was like, oh, I moved back to Houston about 4.5 years ago. He was like, in May, it'll be like 5 years since I officially been living back in Houston. He was like, so y'all haven't been friends for like that long.
Yeah.
So it's wild that this person still be talking shit, like be having your name in their mouth. And then it's like, what do they even be saying? Because
there's nothing to say.
You do? Like, you didn't even do nothing to them. Y'all just not cool no more.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, apparently this person was like trying to make people pick sides when it came to like who they was gonna be cool with. When
we pick a side.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like, that's mad weird. Like, first of all, I think that's so strange when two people stop being friends with each other and then they try to make the mutual friends choose a side.
Especially like, when there's no benefits of being friends with you because you're not a joy to be around.
And
you look dusty.
Your hair uneven.
Your hair uneven. You look dusty. I'm just playing. I'm just saying, but sometimes...
Are you?
No, I'm really not playing. But no, I'm just saying, like, to me, at least be a joy to be around. I mean, why would I pick a side and pick your side and all you do is talk shit about people? Because I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that she talks about. Because I feel like there's been a lot of people she probably fell out with. Because that's a pattern. That's what I'm saying. You're showing your character. After you fall out with someone, when you continuously talk shit about them, like, you're going to do that to everybody you fall out with. Because I feel like when I date somebody or if I become friends with somebody and we're becoming friends and you talk about people that you used to be cool with, that's a red flag to me. I don't want to hear the gossip about your ex. Like, it was a red flag to me when remember the guy I was just talking about when I said I felt like he was slandering my name in these streets? Literally on our like second or third date, he was telling me a story about like how his ex got mad at him because she asked him to buy her a new TV. And he was like making a big deal out of it. Like, bitch, you ain't about to use me. Bruh, it's a 12-inch Panasonic. What are you mad about? What are you mad? Like, what are you mad for? It's not that serious. Yeah. And he was really going off about his ex asking him for a TV. I
mean, I don't really feel like that's talking down.
But it is because the way he was saying it, though. Because he was like
he was calling her broke?
Yeah, no, he was saying like she was a bitch. He was calling her broke. He was just like, why are you asking me for a TV and you tripping on me because I won't get you a TV? Like, he was going in. You remember how his temper was?
Wait, I don't even know who he's... Oh.
Lexi.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to make sure. I'm like, all right, am I thinking about the right person? Yeah.
Yeah, like, you remember how his temper was. So the way he was acting, in my head, I'm thinking like, bro, TVs are not that expensive anymore. Like, why are you making that? He's like, it's not that. It's about the principle. And I was just like,
what's the principle? Like, I feel like if you fucking with somebody, I don't know. Why can't you ask them to buy you a TV?
Girl, that's
if this is your man and this is who you
that's a whole nother conversation.
But yeah, I definitely think it's strange. And I feel like it's mad people who like probably be talking shit about me, but I don't be talking about none of y'all.
Right. I just feel like it's so much going on in life
because I just don't care. It's like if I wanted to still be your friend, and I think that's the thing about me why I don't talk about people when I'm not friends with them anymore to other people, because whether it was somebody I was dating, whether it was somebody that I used to be friends with, 9 times out of 10, we not cool or we don't fuck around no more if it's a nigga because I didn't want to fuck with you no more.
Right.
And I didn't want to be in your life no more. So I'm cool with that. I'm at peace with my decisions. So why am I going to go around talking about you?
Right. I just feel like...
But you're mad and you feel some type of way because you didn't have the last word or you didn't have the say-so over whether or not the relationship was going to continue.
And I think, like I said, you got to watch which type of energy that you put in the air. Like, if you continuously put out that type of energy, and at this point, like, life is hard. Life is fucking hard for everybody. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what you do for a living. Life is hard for everybody. Nobody has an easy life. So on top of life being hard and we all trying to figure this shit out, you want to spend your free time when you're out in the club or when you're having dinner with people, supposed to be drinking, turn up and have a good time, to gossip and talk bad about people that don't even think about you. That's when you have to really look within and be like, okay, what's going on with me? Because why am I still harboring onto these feelings? That's why I do feel like sometimes people really need to go to therapy. And you need to talk this out with someone, because why, after 5 years, are you still holding on to that hurt? Like, y'all was friends, but goddamn, bitch, y'all wasn't friends like that.
You wasn't even friends that long.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I just feel like that whole situation really wasn't very fucking weird. Like, calm down. Like,
I mean, but I just feel like people be weirdos. People be weirdos. And that's really just all there is to say about it. Like, hoes be weird. These niggas be weird. They be feeling some type of way about you and you didn't even do nothing to them. Like,
and that's why we gonna continue to have funerals for y'all.
I told you, I'm not having no funeral for them because they not even that important to take that time out.
I agree. But like I said, your character after you fall out with someone says a lot. Says a lot about who you are as a person. Because to me, if we fall out, it ain't no beef, it ain't no bad blood. Let's just move on with our lives. Because your name is literally never going to come out of my mouth. Maybe I might have a conversation with Dre or something like in the beginning, whenever it's like it freshly happened. But like, months down the road, like, I'm over it. Once I'm over it, I'm over it.
I mean, I feel like that's normal, though. That's what everybody does. Like, if you have a falling out with somebody, you're gonna vent to your friends or you're gonna vent to your family and to people that you close to about the situation. But to me, that's not messy. That's not you talking shit about the person. You just venting to the people that you feel like you could trust. Now, when you're going around, like, you out and about and you having conversations with associates, people that you don't even normally fuck with and talk to, and you're talking shit about that person, person, well, yeah, that's being gossipy. That's being messy. And that's being bitter. Because you don't even normally fuck with these people or talk to them. So why when you are around them the few times that you are, my name in your mouth? You know what I mean? You ain't got nothing better to talk about? You ain't got no better subject matter?
No. They don't. And that's why I said.
And that's probably why I'm not your friend no more.
Y'all need to look within. Because I'm sorry. And like you say this all the time.
What?
I definitely kind of side-eye people. If you change friends a lot, I side-eye people like that. I do.
Because you're the problem.
Yes.
If you cannot keep friendships, if you cannot keep long-lasting friendships, or personally, in my opinion, too, I feel like if you a person and you doing certain shit and you making good money, or, you know, just say you live a certain way and then everybody that you cool with ain't living as good as you, I side eye that shit too. Because I feel like you purposely be wanting to keep people around you that's not doing
keep them beneath you.
Yeah, like I feel like you purposely be wanting to keep people around you who not doing as good as you because you want to be the friend that got everything going on.
You want to be the big baller. And that says a lot about people too. Weird, and also, we can talk about that.
What?
When, like, say people... They're cool with you when you beneath them. But whenever you start, you know, making a little noise for yourself, then they don't want to fuck with you no more. People definitely do that too. Yeah. Because that's definitely happened to me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, people definitely be having ulterior motives. I feel like when it comes to friendships, and I feel like a lot of people do keep people around them because they make them feel like...
superior.
Yeah, it makes them feel like they the shit and you like down here.
Oh, the shade,
And so then when you start, like you said, when you start rising and you start getting your shit together and now y'all kind of on the same level, or you might surpass them even.
The tea is just hot. I'm sorry. Burnt my tongue, honey.
Or you might even surpass them, you know what I mean? Their true colors will start coming out because they were so supportive of you and, oh, you my bestie, I fuck with you, I love you so much. You gonna make it. It's gonna be okay until you make it. You know, and then once you make it, the whole narrative be changing. So,
so I need everybody to look at your character and look at how you act whenever you fall out with somebody. Because that's also a part of growth and becoming a better person. Because I think we all used to be that person at one point, whether it was when we were super young. We've all made mistakes. But it's all about accountability. We are taking accountability this year and doing better.
I agree.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we are here to tell y'all about Babbel.com. Knowing a second language is so beneficial. You can travel more. You can get better jobs. All that good stuff.
Absolutely. And one of the great things about Babbel is that it's actually the #1 selling language learning app.
Yes, because other language learning apps use AI, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
C'est ça.
You know. I know.
It
gives you over 14 different languages like Spanish, French, Italian, and German.
Yes. So make sure that you go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. And when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get 3 months for free. So that's 6 months. Can't beat that.
So yes, that's Babbel.com and use code POURMINDS. Language for life.
You know the vibes. Yes.
Okay, next subject, baby girl. I'll be finishing my wine so fast.
That's why, you finish your liquor fast all the time. Exhibit A, what we just talked about earlier.
I need to work on myself.
Okay, so for the next topic, this is actually a topic that one of our listeners sent to me on Twitter. And she said, she actually sent me a list of topics, and I'm so sorry, girl, because I should have shouted you out. But yeah,
Shame on you.
I know, I'm sorry. I forgot to put her name down. But she actually sent me a list of topics on Twitter, and she was like, I would love for you and Lex to talk about these topics. And I kind of read through them, and this was one that I thought would be a good topic to talk about on the show. So I wanted to talk about the biggest bag you ever fumbled. What do you think the biggest bag you ever fumbled is? Or do you even think that you could, do you even really feel like you fumbled a bag? Because I personally don't.
I think that I have fumbled some situations and maybe my life would have turned out differently.
Good differently or just differently?
I don't know. Because I don't know. I fumbled it.
Why do you feel... Okay, so give me an example of
It's actually 2.
Okay.
It's actually 2. So when I think about the second one, I'm like, why did I do that? So the first one, I was dealing with a guy. It was my first BDB. the one that got me my car, that will help me get my car. This was back in the Gap when I was still working at Dreams. And he was like, move to LA with me. You don't got to work. You don't got to go to school. Like, we just going to figure this shit out and we going to get it popping. Now, at the time, I was like, I'm still like that. I want to be taken care of, but not like that. I still want to have my own job, doing my own thing, bringing in my own money. Mm-hmm. He was very like, once a housewife wants to get you pregnant, you need to be at home cooking and cleaning. Mm-hmm. And baby, y'all know how I feel about that now. Yeah. Because bitch, I am not Mr. Clean.
Right.
I'm not Aunt Jemima. This is not going down like that. So, but I do feel like, even though I turned that down, I possibly could have finessed that in a way that would have benefited me more in the end. I definitely could have finessed the situation a little bit. So sometimes I do look at it like, damn, like.
But when you say finessed it, do you like you feel like you could have did some things that would have helped you, like to where right now you would be further along?
No, not further along, but I could have. I think I could have got to a point to where I could have convinced him that like to invest in me to do the things I want to do.
Right. So further along.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, I don't want to downplay what I'm doing now, goddamn.
I mean, but I'm just saying, but okay, but it's like, okay, you're doing this now, but like you're talking about him investing in you or doing whatever. So it's like you still could have been doing this, but then you would have had some other shit in motion too.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. So yeah, sometimes I look at it like, damn, I probably should have just, and if it didn't work out, I could have just came back home and went back to school. You know, I was just looking at it like, I have already, because when I graduated when I graduated high school, I didn't go straight to college. Mm-hmm. I took a year off. It was like a year and a half, 2 years off. So I already felt like I was behind. Yeah. So I felt like, no, I'm back in school. I have to finish. I have to do this. Because when I was in my early 20s, I kept putting myself like on a time stamp. Like, I have to finish this by 23. I have to do this by 24. So him wanting me to go to LA with him and have kids, that just wasn't in the plan. Like, I mean, bitch, the way hoes is moving out, bitch, they be straight out of college finding them a BDB and getting pregnant. They wasn't really doing that.
I mean, times is different.
Times are definitely different.
Yeah, it's the people that people are looking up to these days. Yeah. You know, that's making really young girls feel like they should have babies already.
So there was another bag I fumbled. I felt like I kind of fumbled. I had an opportunity when I was like, I want to say maybe I was like 22 or 23. I had an opportunity to be on a reality show that like it was like a really popping reality show at the time, and they had called me for like a last minute interview. Like I had gone through like 2 rounds of interviews and they had called me and I was like, oh, I'm at work. I was like, can we reschedule? And they were kind of like, well, can you like, where do you work at? I'm like, oh, I work at, this is when I was working at TGI Fridays, y'all. So I was working at Fridays and I was like, I was so loyal to my job. I was like, I cannot leave. Can we please reschedule for tomorrow? Bitch, I did not leave work because I was scared I was going to lose my job. Because I kept thinking like, but you know me, I'm so bad with that. I know. That was like.
I would have been like, bye, losers.
Get your potato skins and get the fuck out of here. That's what I should have said. But I was just so scared because I'm like, what if I go to this interview, I don't get picked and I lose my fucking job? Like, and I need this money.
Yeah, but I mean, you could have got more. See, and I think that's the thing about me. That's how I always look at stuff. Like, it's like, yeah, you probably needed that money and you from your paycheck or whatever. But it's like if you would have got the opportunity to be on the show, then you would have probably made more money.
I know.
So it's like it's worth. So I guess in my mind, things be worth missing out on. Okay, I'm missing out on like $200 right now, but then I might end up making $2,000.
But you know me, I really was never a risk taker until I met you. Like to like jump out on
take them risks over here.
I mean, now I mean, like fuck it. I ain't coming to record today.
No, you don't.
I got an audition.
No, she fucking don't.
I'm saying if it did happen like that.
But exactly.
I'm going to say, Ryan, reschedule that shit right now.
Yeah.
I got somewhere to go, Nick.
Period. I mean, but that's how you got to be because sometimes opportunities don't come more than once.
Right. And I see that now. Like back then, I was not missing class. I was not missing work.
That's wild.
I wasn't.
I used to skip class all the time.
Not me. Like my first year of college, I was wilding. I used to do a lot, and I actually like ended up like flunking out of school my first year of college. All right, pipe down.
I think most freshmen do that though. I didn't flunk out, but I failed 2 classes, and my mom was mad as fuck.
It was super bad. My first year of college, because I was already behind, like I said. So my first year, my mom was like, "What the fuck are you out there doing?" But bitch, I grew up in Orange.
So you was wildly.
I came to Houston. I was like, "It's black people."
Yeah,
and they got money. I had a good time. I was having a good time.
Yeah.
So it was like after that first year and I was like really fucking up, I got so worried. I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life? So I was like, I have to finish school. I have to. So at one point I became like a super student. I was work school. Like, don't interrupt me. I had a man, I had a boyfriend. I was holding my man down. Like, baby, it was giving the finest of wifey materials. Okay? I don't know what happened along the way. But I'm saying, like, I wasn't a risk taker. I still wasn't a risk taker even when I moved out here. You had convinced me to move out here, like.
But that was still, I mean, you gotta look at it. You gotta give yourself a little credit, though. I mean, moving, that's a risk.
I know,
you packed your shit up and moved to Atlanta.
But you convinced me, like, come on, Lex, you ain't doing shit, bitch. Come out here, let's get this. You wasn't. I know, but I was still like, but I gotta go to work.
And I was like, you can work out here. And you did.
I did. But I'm telling you, like, if it wouldn't have been you, nobody else could have convinced me to move out here. So, y'all, yeah, those are the bags I feel like I fumbled. But, you know, you live and you learn. I'm happy where I'm at now in life. I couldn't be more happy with, you know, where my life is, where my career is. So everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I feel like in life, it's always going to be like you're always going to have like a road less traveled, like, or you could have chose these paths and your life could have been completely different. Because realistically speaking, like one decision really just can make your whole life different.
Yeah.
So I think at the time when I was in certain situations or I had certain opportunities, I felt like in those moments that I possibly had fumbled a bag. But now that my life is the way that it is and what I'm doing, I have like no regrets. I feel like I chose the right.
Was there like a certain one, a certain situation that you like that sticks out in your mind?
I think it's crazy because I feel like me and you both have similar situations. I feel like one of the situations was with a man, you know what I mean, that I was dating, who definitely wanted things to move at a way faster pace than I wanted things to move.
Right.
And I also at the time had the opportunity to be on TV. You know, so then I was kind of like juggling the two.
That is the same with us. That's crazy, yeah.
Except for me, it was both at the same time.
Yeah, it was at the same time.
So I feel like I was like juggling those two opportunities, and then also at that same time, me and you decided to start the YouTube channel. So it was like 3 different things that I had going on at one time. And then with the situation with me being on TV too, it was like another guy that I had been talking to previously before I started talking to the new guy. And I didn't really like him no more.
Right.
But I felt like I had to keep being cool with him for the opportunity to get on this show.
You was playing chess.
I was definitely playing chess, right? And so, you know, luckily now, and I was so hurt and I was so upset when I ended up not getting the opportunity to be on that show.
I remember that day we went to the mall and I picked out your outfit. I had dressed you down, honey.
Yeah, we did. We did go to the mall and pick out because I had an interview. But yeah, like, and they picked me and then I signed the contracts and I was supposed to be on the show. We were supposed to start filming. Remember, they had even called me one day and was like, oh.
Wait. Let me bring this back and bring this full circle.
What?
Because you was supposed to do the show, but you was supposed to do the show. But the friend that we was talking about in the first segment was hating on you.
Yes, that's why I cut that hoe off. She had been a hater.
She was a big hater. The biggest
is.
All right.
So yeah, so I was so upset because I was supposed to, they had actually called me and was like, hey, we need you to come in and film a scene today. So I was excited as fuck. I'm like, oh, I'm about to go film this scene. I'm about to be on this show. I'm about to get paid. Because remember, I signed a contract and they told me how much I was going to get paid per episode. So I was just so excited. Then they ended up calling me like a few hours later and was like, oh, sorry, actually, we don't need you to film. And I was just so upset because
I was upset too.
Yeah, we
finally about to get out the hood.
Yeah, because I think too the way both of us were looking at it, because like I said at the time, we had just started recording Poor Minds, and so we were both kind of looking at it like, oh, well, if I get on this show, it'll kind of help catapult the YouTube channel and stuff like that. And so I was just devastated. But now looking back on it, I'm so glad I did not do that show because number one, that show corny as fuck to me, and then number two, the nigga was cool. everything.
And when you made him laugh. Never mind.
Everything about the situation was corny, and I'm just glad it didn't work out because it's like what I have really wanted to be on national television in front of millions of people being associated with these people that I was about to have to be on that show with. Absolutely not. And then now looking at my life, you know, and the things that I'm doing now, I did all that stuff without having to make a mockery of myself on television to get here. And a lot of the people who I was kind of in cahoots with.
I love that word.
Cahoots. A lot of the people that I was in cahoots with at the time that did end up doing that show, they're not even doing like more or getting more traction on social media, more attention on social media than we're getting. And they were on a whole TV show.
Right.
So, I mean, I feel like it worked out for the best. And then as far as like the situation I was in with the guy I was dating, I feel like that situation worked out for the best too. I mean, I wasn't ready for the things that he was ready for. And I just couldn't see my life right now if I had a kid. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I would have been able to accomplish all of the things that I'm accomplishing now.
One thing you did right, you didn't like me, but you definitely took my advice a little bit.
I think I took your advice a little bit, but then it was also just kind of me knowing that I was too. I don't know. I be trying to tread lightly with my words,
right. Because
this is somebody who I'm still kind of cool with and still be in communication with. So it's not that I think I was too good for the situation.
You just weren't ready. You had things
but I also
on.
feel like God just have something bigger and better for me. Like he has a different, whoever I'm supposed to have a kid with, whoever I'm supposed to actually settle down with, I don't feel like I'm supposed to be part of like a tribe of women.
Not a tribe. I'm just not the Blackfoot Indian tribe.
I'm just saying.
God damn, it's a tribe.
It's a tribe. And I just feel like, you know, I wasn't supposed to be part of the tribe.
the black toe tribe.
Or at least it's like if I'm gonna have a kid with somebody, I don't know. I just feel like you need to put a ring on my finger.
I get it. If
it's already other ones, then I need a ring. You know what I mean?
A tribe is wild. A tribe is more than like 5 or 6 people. Like when you say you have a tribe, it's not like 1 or 2. A tribe is like 5 or 6 people. So a tribe is wild.
I mean, it is wild. And that's why, like I said, I mean, but at the time, I definitely felt like I had fumbled it. I felt like, damn, I fucked up.
Right. But you know what's crazy?
But now I don't feel that way no more.
I remember in that situation with you because, like I said, I had been through that. I had been through the same thing. Like I was saying, like with a guy, he was like, move out here. But it was just like, me and you, I don't know, our relationship was already strained. So it's like everything.
I think our relationship wasn't strained in the beginning of when I started dating.
I'm just talking about whenever I had that conversation with you, like, please don't do this. I was like, just give us 1 year. Remember, I kept saying, just give us 1 year. If after a year nothing happens, then we can you can do whatever. But I was like, just
honestly, nothing happened.
It did.
After the first year.
It did.
But
it did.
What happened?
Carlos came and sat on our floor, and that's what started. It was the domino effect, bitch.
Carlos
don't do it.
Definitely came and sat on our floor.
That's what I'm saying.
And nobody was still listening to our shit.
It don't matter though. But Carlos, but he started listening. He was like, "Hold on, we got some." He went back to chat around. He said, "We might got a little something."
That was like a year later, but that was.
But you gave it a year.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. It had already been a year since you told me that. Then when we went on 85, it had been another year.
No, it didn't. Yeah. Don't do the timeline like that, bruh. My predictions be a little off, but I be knowing. But I can't see the exact date. But I can see.
You're right. I mean, it definitely ended up working out for the better. Sometimes I just feel like I didn't fumble things because sometimes I feel like I'm too ambitious for like relationships sometimes. And I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Right. I mean,
I feel like if I wasn't so like wanting to have my own career and wanting to have my own things going on, I probably would have had settled down a long time ago. Because I feel like I had a few opportunities to settle down, to have kids. Yeah. But I was just like, I'm not ready for this because I don't want to just be a nigga baby mama, or I don't want to just be this person's girlfriend. Right. You know what I mean? I wanted to create my own lane for myself. It's like whenever I do have a kid, I want my kid to be able to say, oh yeah, this is my mom and this is my dad.
Right. And I also feel like, I think things worked out how they were supposed to, but also when it comes to dating, we just have to have somebody who matches our energy, that wants the same thing out of life that we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to find like a guy who has money, honestly, that is really just like wants his girl to be doing like the same shit. Like that power couple aesthetic that people strive for, that's very hard to find.
It is, because most men don't want,
And y'all gonna be in the comments like, y'all, I'm not talking about y'all.
What you mean?
Because they always be the niggas that ain't got no money that's trying to speak for the niggas that do got money.
Oh, yeah. It's like, how you know?
They be like, no, that's not what we want. We?
No, or they,
what do you mean we?
No, or they'll straight up say that's not what they want. Like, they know, as if they even be like, not only are you not one, but you don't even be hanging with them neither. So how you know?
So a lot of times when you reach a certain type of man, like a lot of times, like men that have a lot of money, they really just rather their girl be at home taking care of things. So it's kind of hard to find somebody that wants the same thing. Like they want.
I think that's our problem, though.
Yeah.
One thing about me and Lex, we be wanting to be
especially
outside.
I pop my shit. You don't want to do what I want to do, bye, because I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
Like before, I used to be like, oh no, let me stick around and I'll cook these little eggs. You want a little egg? You want a little egg?
Oh, I was never cooking for these niggas.
Well, I'm just saying, like I used to be more like, conforming. Now I'm just like, man, fuck that shit.
I mean, because you don't have to conform. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think that both of us, we just never gonna be okay with like being just women.
Just kept.
Yeah, just 100%
and there's nothing
kept.
wrong with that.
I definitely want to be in a situation where I'm with somebody who like loves me enough to cater to whatever it is that I want or that I need. But like, I can't just be living under your thumb and have no identity without you.
Right.
That's not something I could ever see myself being okay with.
Child.
But unfortunately, I feel like, that's why we not settled. That's why we not in relationships, or that's why we not settled down.
We getting a man this year.
Hopefully.
No, we are.
We gonna get one.
We are getting a man this year, all right?
I don't know where we gonna find him at.
So now we gonna get into the bed.
The bed.
Bow.
The bed. Bow. 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 Bow.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about this today because I feel like we talk about this a lot and we talk about this all the time.
Wait.
Getting tested, like the importance of getting tested. I feel like everybody like talks about getting tested, but y'all don't really be out here getting tested like you should. Like to me, I feel like depending on the type of sex you have, and like I am kind of.
What you mean depending?
Because a lot of people is like raw, a lot of raw sex. They're having a lot of raw sex. It's getting very sushi in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Legs.
But I'm saying for me, I am condom queen. You might as well call me latex Lex, because I'm protected. Not only by the latex, but by the blood of Jesus. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm protected. I don't play. I have been condom mommy. Like, I have been doing so good. Wrap it up. Wrap that shit up. I have been. I'm not playing. So today...
I have no words.
You shouldn't. It ain't no sushi in my bedroom.
No more.
We talking about now and the future. Why you always want to bring up old shit? God damn. A bitch can't even grow.
Because sometimes we be having these conversations, old shit don't really be that old. It be like not that long ago.
I have not had no raw
like
dick.
Old to you is last week.
Motherfucking bitch. In the year,
that's why I
have not had raw sex this year.
And today is the 31st.
Thank you. Can I get a round of applause? Can I get some? That you got to start somewhere. God damn it. Amen. So, anyways. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we are here to tell y'all about Current. So if you're tired of dealing with traditional banks and all their extra fees, the long lines, the apps that just kind of are confusing, Current is the one for you. And also, the good thing is that I like about Current is that you can get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
Absolutely. And for a limited time, we're actually partnering with Current, and we're going to give out $1,000. So yes, we're going to give $250 to 4 of our listeners.
Yes.
Just by signing up for Current.
I might sign up myself. So what you're going to do is you're going to download the Current app at current.com/pour or enter our code POUR during sign up for a chance to win. So you're going to download the app and check out their new interest feature and enter the code POUR to win. That's POUR. So like I said, if you're tired of traditional banking, you want something a little quicker, get your money faster, Current is going to be the app for you.
Yes, and there's no purchase necessary. So just make sure you go to current.com/POUR.
No purchase is necessary to win. Purchase won't increase chances of winning. Void where prohibited. Eligibility restrictions apply. Visit current.com/pour for full terms and conditions. Current is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank services provided by and Visa debit card issued by Choice Financial Group, member FDIC, pursuant to a license from Visa USA Incorporated, and can be used everywhere Visa debit cards are accepted. The annual percentage yield for current interest is variable and may change at any time. The disclosed APY is effective as of December 1st, 2021. No minimum balance required. Must have 1 cent in savings and interest on up to $2,000 per savings pod. Please refer to current interest terms and conditions. 60 times rate calculated using FDIC average national deposit rate for savings account of 0.06. Today, I wanted to talk about how to ask your partner to get tested.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's conversations that you need to have. Like, before you be having raw sex and doing things, because sometimes you might get a little scared. You might pee and it burn a little bit. Some might be a little itchy down there. And then it's like, it's too late, baby. Go get the test. But whatever it's all up in there.
Whatever is your fate is your fate.
It's in there now. So y'all need to have conversations before you have the raw sex.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how do you think that they should go about having a conversation with their partner?
Well, I think we should give them an example because we know how niggas act.
Not an impromptu.
It is because you know what? I had a conversation with somebody and I was like, we need to go get tested. And not recently, and not with anybody I talked about on the show, because y'all gonna be like, oh, I wonder who said that she fuck with. Nobody. But it was a conversation that I had with somebody. And I'm gonna say how it went because, you know, niggas hate the doctor for some reason. And I can only say niggas because I only date black men. So I'm not trying to single y'all out. But what I'm saying is, like, I've had conversations with, you know, men, and they just be like, oh, well, you got tested, right? You clean, so that means I'm clean. And that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's definitely the wrong logic to have about getting tested.
Yes.
So
let's do a little, I'm the BDB, you the bad bitch, and I'm trying to fuck some. Like, I'm trying to fuck tonight.
It ain't gonna come back that quick.
But I'm saying, but you see the type of pressure I'm putting on you. Like, I ain't trying to wait no more, bitch.
How long have it been?
I don't know. It's been about 2 months. I done bought you a little, another Rolex. I done gave you some bag money, some shoe money. Like, you been over here wilding. You been on your little show talking about me. What's up with that pussy? That's where I'm at.
Okay.
And now I'm fed up now.
Okay.
So you like, you know what? You just got off the phone with me.
Are we on the phone?
Yeah, we on the phone. You just got off the phone with me, and I'm like, yeah, Dre, it's time to give that nigga some pussy. But you like, okay, but I want to go get tested. Mm-hmm. So you calling me? What's up?
Hey, boo.
What's up?
Why you got an attitude?
I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm just saying, what's up? You coming through tonight? What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over, but you know, I think we can just chill.
Nah, you know what I want, man. Why you keep playing with me?
I'm not even.
We done been talking. I done did what you wanted. What else I gotta do?
I'm not even playing with you. I just feel like, you know, we still don't really know each other like that.
Know each other?
Yes.
You knew each other when I gave you my fucking credit card. What's good? What's good with the yams, bro?
First of all, bitch, pause. Nigga asked me what's good with the yams.
Yo,
I would have hung up in his fucking face.
I need to know what's good with the yams.
I just feel like, you know, we can definitely get to that, but we need to go get tested first.
Tested?
Yes, we need to go get tested. Do you know your status? When is the last time you got tested?
Baby, I'm clean.
How do you know that? When is the last time you went?
Shit, I went and got tested like 2 months ago.
Can you send me the papers?
Send you? You don't trust me now?
No, I don't. I don't know you.
You don't know, but you knew me when we was at Lennox, bruh. You knew me at Lennox, hoe ass nigga.
Okay, but I didn't...
I'm just saying this is what they gonna do. We gotta prepare.
Ain't no nigga about to call me no hoe ass nigga on the phone.
I want the yams. I want the yams.
Especially not when he trying to get no pussy. He's not about to call me a hoe ass nigga.
I'm mad. I want the yams.
Okay, but when we was at Lennox, I didn't ask you to buy that stuff. You did that on your own.
I did.
So you can't be mad.
So you need to give up that pussy on your own.
Do you not got enough money? So why you tripping? Why you tripping about the money that you spend?
Enough money?
Clearly,
you know who the fuck I am. I run these streets.
I never heard of you.
Now see, bitch, fuck you.
Okay, bye.
Damn.
Nah, he ain't getting no pussy.
Nah, he ain't getting no pussy.
It's all about how you talk to people.
But also, you see how she kept applying the pressure? You still don't fall, because a regular bitch would have been
don't fall victim to the system.
They would have been like, oh, you know what? Let me stop being mean. Let me just go fuck this nigga. No,
because then too, the part where you said, oh, I got tested 2 months ago. Okay, well, send the paperwork. Where's the papers?
And they don't be having them. That's their favorite. Like, oh, I just went and got tested. Let me see.
Let me see. Because if a nigga asks me, I could let you see right now. All I gotta do is log. All I gotta do is log into my portal.
And I seen it. I said, oh, that pussy is squeaky.
This pussy clean.
This pussy squeaky. I said, I know. That's my queen.
And it is. I don't play them games. I don't play like that.
Yes, but I feel like, but honestly, we being funny, but that was really a good example. Because I was being a little extra, of course. But I will say, like, niggas, but that's how they gonna act, though. They gonna be like, no, I'm good, I'm clean. And they gonna be, like, questioning you, like, what's up? Like, oh, and they gonna try to act funny because, like, niggas do not want to get tested. But the most important thing is to keep saying, like, until you want to get tested, we're not gonna be having no raw sex or not be fucking.
Or sometimes a nigga will try to even make you feel like something wrong with you. Like, you wanna, why you acting like that? You got something? Do you got something? Because I ain't got nothing.
Well, let's go get tested.
Or like, even if you be wanting to use a condom, sometimes they be like, man, I know I'm clean, so what's up with you? Nigga, excuse me?
Listen, let me tell you something.
We still using this motherfucking condom.
I went and got a full, that's why I said, once you go get that full panel.
Once you get the full panel.
You don't want to do nothing. Don't touch me, don't touch it. I am latex Lex. Dun, dun, dun. Don't fucking touch me.
I'm gonna get you a shirt.
I need one with a big L. L squared. Don't fucking touch me. No, for real though. You do. You be wanting to stay away from everybody. I'm telling you, know they once status. You get that full panel, you like, baby. So honestly, I feel like
it's just very important. Don't let niggas pressure you into doing things. And same thing with men too. Because I mean, honestly, dudes that I've been cool with, dudes that I've dated have told me crazy stories about women too. Like, they'll be like, you know, they be about to put a condom on or they'll put it on and the girl be like, take it off. I don't want to use it no more. I don't want to.
Now, why not?
But they'll be like, you know, women do that too.
Yeah, so I mean, they do.
But I mean, I feel like, you know, niggas, they gonna be like, shit, you ain't said nothing but a word. But at the end of the day, don't be letting people pressure you into doing things that you're not ready to do. If you don't feel comfortable having sex with somebody without a condom, especially if you don't know their status, don't do it. Don't let them make you feel 100%. Like you crazy, or don't let them make you feel like, oh, why? Or, oh, I just got tested. Okay, let me see. I can't just take your word for the shit. I need to see it myself.
And like I said, like she said, don't back down. Stand your ground.
Because you can't look at people until when they be having the package.
Ooh, not the package.
They be having the package, bitch. And we don't want it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know we gonna tell y'all about HelloFresh.
We love us some HelloFresh. You know, with the year starting off, we're now in February, March. And, you know, I'm trying to stay with my clean eating and work it out. So HelloFresh has been helping me out a lot. It's been making it easier for me because I don't have to take these long trips to the grocery store.
Right.
And I just get my food delivered to my house, pre-portioned ingredients.
Right. And it helps that you can cook the meals in 30 minutes or less. And they have quick and easy meal options, 20-minute recipes, low prep, whatever is going to fit your lifestyle. They have it for you. And on average, you save $65 per grocery store trip versus whenever you use HelloFresh.
Yes, absolutely. So I just made some crispy buffalo spice chicken the other day.
How was it?
And that shit was so bomb.
It sounds good.
It was good.
Crispy buffalo.
It was very delicious. I love, and I love spicy. I love spicy food.
You gotta mix it up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to HelloFresh.com/PourMinds16 and use code PourMinds16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. So go to HelloFresh.com/PourMinds16 and get you some food, y'all. Okay, so I want to do a movie breakdown real quick. So this movie is actually in theaters, so you have to go see it. I went and saw a movie called Clean. I haven't seen any promotions for this movie. I haven't seen any ads for it, nothing. Literally, I was trying to go see the new Scream movie, but I had went to the new iPic theaters in Colony Square, which is really fucking nice. I highly recommend it. I had a good time. So yeah, I went and saw a movie Clean. It's with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is the guy that was in Cadillac Records with Beyonce. He's been in a lot of other good... He's just a good actor. Like, he was in that movie, I think, with 50 Cent, too, when they was, like, robbing people. I don't know. He's just been in a lot of movies. But anyways, so... I wanted to talk about this movie because it was just surprisingly good. Because when I saw the previews, I was like, okay, it's like a little action movie and it has like a background. So I was like, let me just go see it. But it ended up being so good. And I'm not going to give away the plot twist at the end. So basically the movie is about a guy. He's a garbage man. And he like takes care of this little girl that's in the neighborhood that he picks up garbage from. And he just kind of has a bond with her. He feels like he's supposed to protect her. And the good thing about the movie is, like, honestly, the first like 45 minutes of the film, you're getting to know his character. You're getting his background story. You're getting to know the little girl, like why she's important to him. Like, and one thing I will say is when you watch a show like Ozark or Grey's Anatomy, you know, it's a series, so you get to know the characters over time and you get to grow to love them. But one thing that's hard in movies is to become connected to a character because essentially you only have an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. Right. So I feel like the good thing about this film, which he did produce, Adrian, Brody had actually produced it. He had actually produced it. So I feel like he kind of knew what to do with the character development. So I really like the character development. So anyways, it comes out like the little girl that he's watching over ends up going to a party, getting real fucked up, and the people at the party were like trying to rape her. So he busts in the party, ends up beating everybody's ass. So it comes out that he used to be an assassin. So it's giving Equalizer, John Wick vibes. And once he goes in the party and beats everybody up, the story just takes off from there. And like, honestly, like the last 45 minutes of the film, you're literally on the edge of your seat because you're like, what the fuck is going to happen next? Like, what the fuck is going to happen next? It was a really good movie. The little girl that played, because it's a little black girl in the film, she was so cute and she did a good job. I was just pleasantly surprised. And I was like, damn, why aren't they promoting this movie everywhere? Yeah. And the ending, it's just gonna send you for a loop because y'all know they have to have it in the, like, one of the guys he ended up beating up at the party was like the Kingpin's son. You know, so you know how that shit go, like, who beat up my son? You know how they do that in every movie. You know, so it just ended, the plot twist at the end, Rapper Bay was asleep and I was like this.
That would have been me. I'll stay falling asleep in the movies.
Oh my God. And I'm a movie person. I hate people that fall asleep in the movies. Like, but I will say we were really drunk. Because we was at iPic and we was ordering up. Actually, let me tell you how Atlanta iPic is. Somebody next to us, they had ordered a bottle.
You can order a bottle?
I seen a bottle. Maybe I was tripping because you know they do have those glass bottles of water, but I don't know what it was because I was a little drunk and I couldn't see.
Some sparklers?
It wasn't no sparkler. I said, these motherfuckers got a bottle of that peach Ciroc in this motherfucker.
Not the peach.
It was going down in that bitch.
I be side-eyeing people that drink Ciroc.
But no, we don't. Diddy, we love Ciroc. Just in case.
Ciroc too strong for me. I cannot do it.
But yes, Clean. It's such a good movie. It's in theaters. I know it'll probably be out soon on like, you know, Prime, whatever like that. But it's a really good movie. So if you can go to the theaters and see it, they did a great job with character development and like, you connect with somebody. Mm-hmm. And I love when you can connect to somebody and see their soft side. And then they ended up being like a crazy psycho person. Mm-hmm. And it was like, let me just say this. I don't want to give away the movie, but he had like built this gun. So, like, the ending scene, he had built this big-ass fucking, like, gun. So, like, when he would shoot people, he would say, boom, and just shoot them. And it would blow their whole fucking head off. It was just...
That's crazy.
It was a good fucking movie. I was like, yes. You know you love when a hero saves the day. Mm-hmm. So, yes, Clean is a good movie. Definitely go see it. The ending is going to throw you for a fucking loop. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know we back to tell y'all about BetterHelp and how much we stand by them and we absolutely love it.
Yeah, y'all know how much we love BetterHelp. Actually, I don't know if I said this before, but I actually had to change counselors recently. Mm-hmm. And so I love my new counselor, but the whole process was super easy. And yeah, that's why I love BetterHelp.
Yeah, you can start communicating with your counselor in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help, but it's professional counseling done online. So if you've ever had like a fear of like going to therapy, you weren't sure about it, you do this from the comfort of your own home, whether you want to text, call, FaceTime, whatever makes it easier.
Yeah, so we actually have a patient review. It says, Mara was a very caring and understanding therapist. She just gets it and makes it easy to talk about issues. My favorite therapist ever. Thank you for everything, Mara. This review was written by a BetterHelp user with issues concerning relationship issues, trauma and abuse, and anger management.
So what you're going to do is you're going to visit betterhelp.com/poorminds. That's better, HELP. And also you're going to get 10% off your first month, but also financial aid is available. Mm-hmm. So you're going to go to betterhelp.com/poorminds and take charge of your mental health. All right, sis.
Now it's time to get into the bop.
Hey.
The bop.
Bow.
The bop.
Bow. 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 I'm annoying. I'm definitely giving my man this episode.
Why?
Because my man put me on this song. So, you know, this is what I do. Like, when me and Rapper Bay do not have the same taste in music at all. But when I be in the car,
why?
We don't. Because he likes to listen to like that real rap shit. Like, I've been in the hood, throwing up my set. You want to go to war? Nigga, that's a bet. That's the type of shit he listens to.
No, he do.
Like,
he rap like that.
Yeah, he rap like that too.
He do.
He gonna beat our ass. He gonna
cuss us the fuck out. But he know I fuck with his music.
You do. Okay, so anyway, I'm the type of person, if we in the car and you listen to something fire, I'm not about to ask you what it is. I'm about to get on Snapchat and press Shazam.
I love to Shazam some shit.
I'm like, you ain't about to say you put me on something.
Yeah, so that's what you did.
I Shazammed it. And I didn't even ask him because I was like, damn, this shit kind of raw and cuz. So, it's a rap song. Y'all know I rarely do rap songs, but I actually listened to this artist. His name is Babyface Ray. Mm-hmm. He has a song with Pusha T called Dancing with the Devil. And one thing, I just love putting visuals to music. Mm-hmm. And the video that they shot to this song was just so good. And you know Pusha T gonna rap his ass off every time. So they were just, it's really like a
Pusha. That's what he always used to say.
I know that's right.
He did.
But yes, it's a good story. The video is really fucking hard. It's like about him and a girl like robbing somebody. It's a whole fucking story. And you know, I feel like that's how King Von used to rap too. Like he was always telling stories.
I used to love King Von videos.
Baby, one thing about King Von
is music video.
Baby, he gonna tell a story. That was a rapping ass nigga. He gonna tell a fucking story. He may be lying, but he gonna tell it. I ain't say he was lying or not. I'm just playing.
You on your own with that.
I'm not saying.
I don't be wanting no beef with. When he from O Block, I don't want no smoke.
I'm not saying that.
I don't want no smoke with you Chicago niggas. I did not say nothing.
All I'm saying is when
you know they be in Atlanta too. Why would you say that?
I'm not saying that he's lying. What I'm saying as an entertainer, like, you know, if I suck a nigga dick, sometimes I suck a nigga dick like this, but I be talking about it like I did it like that. It's just a part of being an entertainer. You gotta add a little soul.
Why is you sucking a nigga dick who you could use 2 fingers on?
It's happened. We gonna talk about that after the show.
Bro. That's your fault. Why would you even put yourself in that type of situation?
Times was hard.
Oh my God. Okay,
but shout out to Babyface Ray, Pusha T, dancing with the devil. Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay, so my bop of the week is called Op Party.
I hate an op party.
Op Party. Doughboy, G Herbo, and Nardo Week. I told y'all,
I fuck with Nardo
G Herbo been growing on me. He really have. Y'all be having him fucked up because he be sliding.
He don't rap on beat, but he gonna slide.
He be sliding off beat, but he be sliding.
Yeah.
He do.
Yes, I agree.
He be saying some real shit. I be like, okay, Herbo.
He be off beat, but I fuck with that nigga.
Yeah, I like
he done been through some shit. He is. From the stories he be telling.
He a storyteller too. He is a storytelling nigga.
These Chicago niggas, I
don't know what tell a story.
I don't know what the fuck y'all going through. But that's how Kanye is too. Kanye gonna tell a story.
Kanye is gonna tell a story. But yeah, so that's my vibe. It's called Op Party. And I've been fucking with Nardo Week too.
I love Nardo Week. Okay, so I was listening to his album and he had a song.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. He had a song with Lakia. It's called Baby What You Doing? And that shit hard.
I like Lakia.
Honestly, I didn't like Lakia, but after I heard this verse, I took the time out to really go listen to her. I'm like, okay, she hard.
I like her though. I feel like she could rap. I just feel like she haven't had like a breakout single. She hasn't had that single yet that's like gonna catapult her. I do feel like as far as like the rap women right now, she definitely be holding her own. Like she could definitely rap.
I did not take the time to go listen to her because I feel like a lot of times, it was. From what I saw, it was kind of like gimmicky to me. But when I went to go listen, because after I heard her verse on that, I was like, let me go listen to her shit. And I was like, oh, yeah, she hard.
Yeah.
She just got to get that single.
Yeah, she just got to get a single.
I mean, that's the same way I feel like about Ken the Man. Ken the Man is one of the hardest female rappers right now. Period.
Yeah.
Like,
she
no
be
cap.
snapping.
She definitely be snapping. So I feel like that's the same thing for her. Like, once she get that song,
single,
like, she gonna be out of here.
That's what I think a lot of people just need. You know what I mean? That they sometimes some people don't never get, but they just need that one single, and then people really gonna start fucking with it anyways. It's time.
What about
who?
When I get my single, when I get my shot, I ain't gonna look back.
You're not even a rapper, though.
I'm a singer.
You're not a singer. I don't really know what you is.
I hate it here.
Okay. So, here comes our favorite segment every week. We love the Pour Your Heart Out segment. So, as always, if you have any questions, you can send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. And Lex and I will answer your questions. Also, send your testimonials in if you would like to tell us how we helped or hindered your life. Okay. Question number 1. Hey ladies, I absolutely love your podcast. My boyfriend and I have been together for 6 years strong. Just recently last year, he mentioned his views on marriage and how he doesn't think he wants to get married anymore. All along, that was the plan, to get married, have children, the whole 9. And now he has changed his views. I'm almost 30. And I'm ready to start having kids. My family is super religious and goes so hard on this topic. I asked for a ring to solidify the relationship, so he brought me a ring months later. No proposal. He brought me a ring because that's what I asked for, with no speech. What should I do? I really love this man, and he's a good man, Savannah.
She did not say Savannah.
Every time somebody say he's a good man, I always think he's a good man, Savannah. Okay, I don't know.
I feel like you just need to be intentional and tell people what you're looking for. You was like, you asked for a ring and he gave you a ring. No, you should have said, I want to get married. I want to be engaged. Words mean things, and I don't want to be that person that's petty, like, oh, you need to be specific. But yes, be specific with exactly what you want and exactly what you expect. Because let me tell you something about these niggas. They gonna read the fine print and be like, well, you said a ring.
Yeah, and
I got you a ring.
And then I also wouldn't have accepted the ring without a proper proposal.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? You let him put the ring on your finger. I'm sure you've been rocking it too. So
like this.
Right.
I'm sure Andy did.
I'm sure you've been rocking the ring too. So at the end of the day, I just wouldn't have even accepted it if it wasn't on the terms that I wanted it to be on. Because now you in a situation where I feel like he feels like, oh, I put this ring on her finger. She said that's what she want. We good.
Right.
We good now. And he probably has no plans on marrying you. He have plans because he already told you he don't really want to get married.
But see, me, a bitch like me, you would have put that ring on my finger. I would have said, "Thank you, fiance. Thank you. Thanks, fiance." I mean,
but
let me get the dates ready.
But I feel like even if she said that though, that still wouldn't change the fact that technically they not engaged if he haven't proposed.
You're right. But that's why I said,
to me, somebody putting a ring on your finger is complete. Like, a nigga could give me a ring today and I wear the ring. Okay, I'm wearing a ring. Bro. Okay, I'm wearing a ring, but did you actually propose to me though? Like, did you actually ask? You are so annoying.
I did not do anything.
Did you actually ask me to be your wife? Because that's the only way I acknowledge it. That's the only way it's acknowledged.
So I think you need to have a conversation with him and say, "What is this ring? What is this? What is this?
Why am I just wearing a ring?"
So yeah. Question number 2. Hey, ladies. First, I want to say I'm such a huge fan of you two. I love this show so much. I recently had a one-night stand with this guy I was seeing while I was working on an assignment in D.C. Let's call him Rattlesnake. He has a pet snake. 2 weeks later... What? I like a little rattlesnake.
I thought she was talking about...
Well, it could be both.
We don't see. Could be both of them.
2 weeks later, my boobs started feeling tender as fuck. And on Christmas, I missed my period. I took a pregnancy test and the result was positive. I'm 28 and I've never been pregnant before. And honestly, I'm not ready to be a mom yet. Rattlesnake is nice, but since I left, we barely talk anymore. Should I tell Rattlesnake that I'm pregnant and not keeping it, or just go about my decision and keep it on the hush? Also, I have a guy friend coming up to see me next week, and my appointment to take care of my situation isn't until the week after. There's a possibility we might have sex. Is it weird to have sex while being pregnant with another man's baby? I'm really trifling out here and I need some advice. Girl, he about to go to heaven anyway. Tell him he got some cousins up there waiting on him. Tell him to say poor minds when he walk in and he gonna be good. They gonna usher him to VIP. Girl, go have sex with that man and have you a good time.
I agree. I feel like if you not gonna keep the baby and you don't fuck with that nigga like that and you not showing it, it ain't like he gonna know. It ain't like he gonna know it's a little baby in there. So, I mean, it ain't even a baby yet, honestly.
It's not.
It ain't even an embryo. It's just some cells.
It's just some cells, girl. And tell him to say poor minds, P-O-U-R, when he walk in. They gonna show him right where to go.
But yeah, I just feel like if you're not, that's good though. You know, you're not ready to be a mom. So I definitely don't think you should have a baby if you're not ready to be a mom. But I feel like you should just keep living your life. Like, I mean, shit. I wouldn't miss my dick appointment if I know I'm about to get rid of that baby.
You've made the decision what you want to do.
Bad, but
if you want to continue to have a relationship with Rattlesnake, maybe you should tell him. But if you don't see things going anywhere, I just feel like you should just, you know, kind of do what you want to do because it's your body. But I feel like if you're going to continue a relationship with him, then you do need to disclose that information. I do feel that way. Because, I mean, like, if you want to continue to talk to somebody, you should tell them, like, hey, this is what's going on, and let them know. But
I agree. Yeah, I definitely 100% agree. But yeah.
But if you don't want to talk to him no more, like, boy, fuck you and that baby.
I've been a new watcher since January and I've literally watched every show already. You guys are so pretty, smart, and motivating. I was on IG and someone offered me $10,000 to link. I didn't, but he apologized a week later for coming at me like that and was like, I'm going to send you the 10K anyways because the way I came at you was wrong. Anyways, the 10K turned into 100K. Hold on. Zelle wanted so many verifications, so he was like, fuck it, I'm going to send 40K for the hassle. He Western Unioned it because it was easier and less verifications for me. I'm 23. I'm a nurse. I have my own condominium, own little 05 Altima paid for, and no kids. I was wondering if me buying a new Benz for about 70K would be dumb to do with the money, or should I just settle for a brand new 2022 Honda instead, which is no more than 35K. I don't know if I'll get that amount of money at once again. But then again, I work on nursing contracts that pay great for just me with no car note and low rent. It's not like I'm broke, but I just want to know which is a smarter idea because I definitely need a new car, y'all. House is coming, but I need the car ASAP before I be on the side of the road. If y'all have better suggestions, then I'm open to hearing them because that's a lot of money at once for a 23-year-old girl like me who ain't never had shit.
40K, bitch, I need to be taking classes from you, bitch.
Right. So I just feel like
I think it's a good idea to split up the money. I think you should definitely take at least like 50 to 60% and do something like, as far as like investing something, like, you know, like to turn that money around. But you can't have a chunk of that money to go get the car, put a down payment on the car, and do what you want with it.
That's what I was going to say. I wouldn't do either one. I mean, I feel like if you want the Benz, you can get the Benz, but like I wouldn't
put all 40K.
I was always told that it's...
But it ended up, he said he sent her 40K.
But he just kept giving her money until she ended up with 100.
Oh, he did?
Right. She said 10K turned into 100K.
Right, but she said, he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna send 40K for the hassle. Oh, so he
just kept giving her.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, bitch.
Right.
Go buy your goddamn car. He gonna get that some more where that came from. Go have a good time.
Wait, no. So what I was about to say is I was always told that it's a stupid idea unless you're somebody who's super wealthy. It's dumb as fuck to buy a car in cash, a very expensive car at that, because as soon as you drive it off the lot, it depreciates. And then anything can happen. You also correct that bitch a week after you get it. Now you done fucking lost that money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think that's stupid as fuck. I just think that you should probably, if you want a Benz, go put a little good amount of money down on your car and then just pay your car note. And that's what I would do, honestly. I wouldn't put $70,000 on no car. I wouldn't even put, even if you want to get the Honda instead, I wouldn't even pay $35,000 for the Honda. I would put down a good little down payment and then just have my car note. And then I would try to figure out something to do with the rest of the money as far as like investing it. Mm-hmm. Maybe you could try to find out more about like crypto or some good stocks and stuff like that, and find a way to invest the money so that you could flip it and make more money.
That's what I said. I feel like you can split it up, invest a lot of it, but like if you want to get the Honda, like
either way, I wouldn't pay cash for either one.
Yeah,
because you ain't rich. It would be different if you was a millionaire, and then you could just go to the lot and be like,
"But girl, keep him around. Ask him if he got a brother. Tell him you know the poor man's girls. We available." Okay, question 4. It says, "Hey y'all, I'm a fairly new listener of the show and I love the both of you so much. I don't really need any advice at the moment. My life has been good going into the new year. I've been binge watching the show and I've come across some old videos. My favorite one is Hoe Bag 101. That was a classic.
Bro, we was so drunk.
Hoe Bag 101 is a classic. If you've never seen the Hoe Bag 101 video, please go back and watch it because, baby, a lot of content creators don't want to give us our credit, but a lot of videos came after that of girls being like, oh, what's in my hoe bag? Mm-hmm. So anyways, my favorite video is Hoe Bag 101. I love that video, but my question for y'all is, do y'all ever cringe at those videos? Sometimes I find myself cringing at old videos of me like, why did I do that? All in all, hard work pays off and congratulations to you ladies. I hate those videos.
Yeah.
I hate all of them. I hate until we got into the studio when we were with the Scream, everything before that I hated it. But I keep it up because y'all like to go back and look at them. If it was up to me, them hoes would be gone. My wigs was sliding, dividing. It was a treacherous time for your girl.
Yeah, I definitely hate the old videos too.
We was arguing.
But I feel like it's good because y'all get to see the growth. You know what I mean? Y'all get to see the growth. It's documented. It's there. The only thing that I hate, I don't really cringe at any of the old videos. At the end of the day, everybody grows. Everybody changes. Mm-hmm. Everybody evolves. I feel like we used to say some crazy shit back in the day. I mean, I think we still kind of say crazy shit, but not as bad as we used to. Right. But the only thing that kind of not regret, but the only thing that kind of annoys me is that now we're growing and we're changing and evolving and I think becoming more mature and stuff as women, and people love to bring up shit that we said 2-3 years ago and then be like, oh, y'all are hypocrites. Mm. Oh, y'all contradict yourselves all the time. It's like, no, it's not contradicting myself. I've grown. I've changed. If I said that 3 years ago, bitch, that was 3 years ago. I don't feel that way no more.
But honestly, it don't even have to be a year ago. I could say something a month ago and have a conversation with somebody and be like, you know what? I never looked at it this way, and like you can grow every day, right? So I do feel like that's a problem. Like everything, our opinions on shit is documented, and people be like, oh, well, you said this, so now you saying this, and you be changing your mind. Yeah, bitch, because it's my mind. I can change it. I know that's whenever I want to, and then y'all know I'm a liar. So sometimes I be lying and I forget what I said.
Now, I definitely feel like it's certain opinions and views and stuff that I used to have, and I no longer feel that way. So I feel like now, you know, the things that I say reflect it. Mm-hmm. But that's probably the only thing that, you know, I just like, I don't know what word I'm looking for because it's not regret, but the only thing that just kind of irritates me about the fact that our old videos are still up. But
it was just like a trying time in my life. Like I was going through so much, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I cringe at them hoes and I hate them hoes.
Really?
I cringe.
Why?
The way my hair looked, the way my makeup looked, like you could just tell a bitch was struggling.
Yeah.
A bitch was struggling. I used to literally get off of work and be rushing to like come record. Like I was going through, now you were too, but it's like we were both just going through a lot and we were just trying to make shit happen. So I like the fact that everything is documented. And, you know, we can go back and look. Because, like,
it don't make me cringe only because it's like, bitch, what the hell was everybody else looking like 3-4 years ago? Everybody was looking dusty.
Yes. Definitely giving dusty.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? I will.
But, yeah, I cringe. But it's there. I can't do it. Like, everything we upload every week. I'm pretty sure 5 years from now, I'm probably going to look at this video and be like, girl, you was talking that shit like you was a big ballin' bitch. Like, you was not doing. I'm going to always look back at myself like, bitch, what was you doing? If you don't look back at yourself 6 months from now and be like, bitch, what was you doing? But I mean, you're not growing enough.
But I mean, I think that's a great thing about us though, too, that I feel like a lot of people appreciate is the fact that we do keep up the old content. Yeah. You know, I think it's a lot of people who would have deleted it.
A lot of people have.
A lot of people would have. A lot of people have deleted their old content because they just don't want nobody to see what they used to be doing and shit. But we just leave it up because we know y'all like to see it. And honestly, some of it is still pretty funny.
Pretty funny. That shit is golden. I'd be like, let me go reuse this joke. Y'all ain't seen this motherfucker. All right. I'm ready to sing this song. This is how I feel right now. You know, I just...
About who?
I'm in love. You know, I be in love every 3 months with my man. Wait. And I'm going to stick beside him.
Bitch, I don't be... When it comes to you and this man... I truly have no words. I have nothing left to say.
I'm through.
Whatever you talk about, you gonna stick beside him. That's how I feel about you. I'ma stick beside her. Whatever you want to, you know, whatever you want to do with him. That's what we on.
Just rock with me. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. We got to snap. I'm about to hit this hole.
You always be wanting me to snap, but I be feel like this not the right tempo.
It don't matter. I'm gonna catch that beat though. Somehow I'm gonna catch it.
I'm gonna call you El Herbo.
I hate it here. I'm gonna catch that beat though. I'm here for you, baby. Oh yeah, baby. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one.
I'm so in love,
so deep in love. You made my life complete. You are so sweet, no one can be. Glad you came into my life. You blind me with your love.
With you, I have no sight.
Girl, you know me. I'm wide open. I'm doing things
bro, you don't even know
do. But I feel so good. Why'd it take so long for me finding you?
Bro.
My whole life. It's all right. We gonna get through it. My whole life.
Why you didn't sing the second part?
I don't know. I can't see you.
This is my story, and I'm telling you, it's not fiction. Surely a fact. Without you right here, having my back, I really don't know just where I'd be at.
My whole life has changed
since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love.
Ooh, I hit that one. You made my life complete. I'm in the background.
You were so sweet, no one competes.
Glad you came into my life. You lied me with your love. With you I have no sight.
You done?
Analyze myself. I was buck wild.
Bro, we not doing every verse. You always trying to do this.
Never
We just
thought
singing the whole
about
song.
settling down.
Why don't you just go ahead and go to this part?
Well, I'll start it off.
God's bless me.
God has blessed me, baby. I'm addicted to your love, baby. Yeah. Oh, yes, I am. You are that very, very special one. Oh, yes, I am. Ooh. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, I thought you was still singing.
Bro. No, because you were throwing me off because how you go from one part to a whole nother part?
We're supposed to rock it out. That's how you do karaoke. It's what you feel in the moment.
Why do you do your lip like that? Genuine don't do that.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
Oh, yes, I am.
Genuine do not do that, bro.
You are a very, very special one. I hit that hard. I don't care what y'all say. You are a very, very special one.
I get it, bitch. I'm just he the very, very special
You
one.
are a
You ain't
very,
gotta
very
say
special
special
one. Let me bring that back.
legs,
Bring
bro.
that back. You are that very, very special one. That's how I'm gonna be in the studio. Period.
Goodbye.
Shout out to Genuine.
Yes.
That was a bop.
Shout out to Genuine.
That used to be, first of all, before we go, that used to be my my
It's
boo.
giving his little sisters with the baby hairs.
Honestly, that Genuine baby hair hit different.
He do.
We need to have Genuine on the show.
He do. He needs to come on the show.
Because he had a lot of bops.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all never heard I'll Do Anything, I'm Sorry by Genuine, that is like the best apology song. Like if you need to apologize to your bitch, you need to pull up playing that song.
Genuine had hits.
So Anxious, Pony.
That was my song.
He had a lot of fucking good.
10-10. Where you been? Did you get my message?
Your expression is telling me that you doing the same thing.
Same thing.
I've been thinking. You say you're working.
Girl, hit me.
Just as soon as your shift is over. I'll be waiting. Cause I can't sleep. I'm reminiscing about you. Oh, what we do. Hit me, babe.
Yeah.
Oh. He was hurting for that
You
pussy.
sound like a dog.
He was hurting for that pussy. He was hurting for that. Ooh.
You sound like a fucking puppy, bitch.
Shout out to Genuine. If you see this, can you come on the show with us?
Please come on the show, Genuine.
Love Genuine. Anyway,
And you know he was in that movie. Remember that movie?
it was like the Black Magic Mike, Chocolate City. Genuine still got that moves.
He do got the moves like Jagger in his beat.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all join our Patreon, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Genuine had a hits, bitch.
It is.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Genuine was fine, too.
He still is.
I mean, I say it was because we talking about, you know, like growing up as a kid. Everybody thought Genuine
I remember
was fine.
singing Pony when I was younger, and my mom was like, don't say that word. And I didn't know what word she was talking about.